Hey guys, welcome to another episode of War Divisions. Happy holidays. I hope everyone's enjoying the holidays. It's been very busy for me, but I managed to take some time to at least do this. This is the MR Lorry Clear for the EX Floor 90 of the Tower event. Tower event's almost over, and this tower is hard. Because you have Lich, who likes to cast Doom. There's Winter Ramada, who has like a high percentage chance of doing stop, and you got a bunch of annoying other units that would like to remove your buffs or just be annoying altogether. Alright, so to start off, initial placement doesn't really do much here. When you're tanking Lich, this is the exact spot you want to be at where I put Ramada at, because the Lich is going to move forward and it's going to be your only the only target that Lich is going to go after. You want to make sure you have a magic tank for Lich and Queen Mashari. Then you want to have a separate tank to keep Ramada at bay. So here Varese is my second tank, and this exact spot she's in will cause Ramada to do her limit break 100% of the time, because she's not going to be able to reach the unit with any other move. So you want to keep her from using pressure hazard, because once she uses pressure hazard, her HP is going to drop 70%, and that's going to summon the 2 more adds. So if you're not ready for those adds, then you want to make sure she doesn't do that move. My goal was to first get rid of this Blaze Sword unit, because he's annoying. He gets rid of buffs, and because hate generation from Taunting Spell or Taunting Blade is considered a buff, he can remove it. Lich is weak to slow, so here I have Sorel do her constructing cleave at that exact spot, because that's the closest to reach Lich without Lich going after you. So that exact spot that she's in, that's where you want to be at if you're using a unit that has that range for a slow move. So here I use Lorelei to just get rid of Blade Soul over here. I made sure to do Fatal Secession here so that my range could clear, because now I'm going to move to this square particularly, because Queen Mashari is going to move there to go after Ramada or do her buff. One of those, I forget. Here I did Sentinel. I started with Saintly Wall, so I did Sentinel, because now it's going to force Winter Ramada to do her Dream within a Dream. She won't do the pressure hazard. Winter Ramada is weak to immobilization, so if you're able to immobilize her from a good distance, then you don't have to worry about her dealing attacks to you, and then you can start clearing out mobs. Once 3 units are down, the 2 dark units that are fist users will come out. They're not too bad to deal with. I think the worst units on this map to deal with is Lich and Ramada, because Doom sucks and Stop sucks. But here Queen Mashari has a weakness to immobilization as well, but not as bad as Winter Ramada. Like, you're always gonna get Winter Ramada to be immobilized. She still has a chance of resisting it just a little bit. She's also weak to disable, so if you bring someone with disable, you can disable Mashari and your time will be a bit easier. I have to say, between Lich and Mashari, I think Lich is still the worst unit, because again, he casts Doom. But Mashari is her own problem as well, so just keep those 2 in mind. All the nameless hero units on this map, they're just annoying. They're not tough to beat, but they're just annoying. And if you have access to re-raise removal, I suggest bringing that, because both Lich and Mashari can cast re-raise on themselves. So here I moved out the way with Varese, so that Winter Ramada could just stay put and not do her pressure hazard, because Not only does it lower her HP, so it summons the other two through threshold, it also has a good chance of stopping your units. And once your units are stopped, then it's just over pretty much. So here I'm just trying to now get rid of as much as possible before Ramana can start moving again. I think here, yeah, here I was trying to figure out how I want to go about this because I didn't want to be too close to Mashari because she can't attack from distance. But I think here she still was able to get attacked. Yeah, she was able to get attacked. But because I lowered their attack power, oh, that was my phone. Since I lowered their attack power, then it wasn't that much of a issue. So here I just summoned the golden Armorin just for the field because no one could be petrified on this map. That would have been so awesome if they could. But I needed the field because I needed Sorel and Lorelei to just do more power, do more damage onto these units. So if you're struggling with this map, make sure you bring like espers of your element so that way you have more attack power. So now here I knew the next turn Ramana will be able to, well, the next turn the immobilize goes away. So I moved Rarius back in front of Ramana so that way Ramana could just do her dream within a dream instead of pressure hazard. And it worked because I put up the shield, so the AI is gonna want to do that instead of pressure hazard. At this point, it's just all a matter of just surviving and trying to get these units down as much as possible. So I was using Lorelei's AoE attacks. Thanks to the field, I was able to do more damage. So I got both Lich and Mashari down. And it was Sorel's turn next. So I believe I took down Lich or Queen Mashari, whoever was coming up next. In this case, it was Queen Mashari, so I think I went after her. Yeah, see, I was checking to see who was coming up next because I didn't want to deal with them. I was trying to see if I could AoE all three, but Sorel's AoE attack isn't that large. So I think in the end, I just went after Mashari because she was next in line, and I figured it's just better if I do that. But yeah, the main thing is to just keep Ramada at bay. If you can mobilize her from a distance, that's perfect. And slowing down Lich will help tremendously. But other than that, once you figure out the map is not too hard, but it's super annoying. So here, Winter Ramada must have run out of Dream Within a Dream because she did pressure hazard. She lowered her health below 70%, and now the other water slashers came out. But at this point, Lich is low on health, so I was able to knock him down, and I just have one fist unit to deal with and 3 water slashers. As long as Rarice is up, then I have a good chance because she's built for water resistance, slash resistance, and all 3 of those units are water units and slash units, so she can take those hits pretty well. But I needed to get rid of everyone else on the map. So here I started working on the strike unit because he does damage. He does damage. I don't know what happened here. Ramada didn't decided to not do anything. I mean, it was blessing for me, but I figured she was gonna go after for an attack, and she didn't. So I guess there is a turn limit for Ramada where she'll just do nothing for 1 turn, and then she'll start attacking again. Because that happened several times, because I did this map so many times. So I think after a certain amount of turns, there will be 1 turn she would just do nothing. So that's like a little reprieve for the player if things are going south. But yeah, her pressure hazard is it's I wish my Ramada can do pressure hazard like that. I know Shizel's pressure hazard is a bit better since he has more chances of stopping, but not Ramada. So here I kept the win units as far as possible from the slashers, and then I attempted to revive Ravis because again she's my chance of slowing them down at the very least, because she could take hits pretty well, but she got stopped again, and there's nothing. Once she gets stopped, that's it. But all three was able to take her down pretty easy. At this point I cut my losses, and Phoebe was running out of TP. So I thought, you know what, Phoebe, you did your work. It's up to the win units. It's their job. Hopefully I can get the job done. This was the furthest I got on this map because, like I said, very very tough map with the Doom and the Stop. If you have units with at least 50% resistance to Doom, Lich is less likely to do the move that does Doom, so just keep that in mind. Both the Chunuk and this girl that I can't remember her name right now, Farm, there you go, because it just appeared, are evasion units, so you want to make sure you bring high accuracy or guarantee hits. Luckily, Sorel has good accuracy, and Lorelei has sharpshoot. So I was pretty good on that. And thanks to the field, I'm able to at least two-shot both Farm and Chunuk. However, I had to make sure Lorelei stayed alive, so I was trying to keep her as distant as possible. I buffed up Cyril's accuracy to try to hit Farm, but she managed to still dodge this, so it set me back a turn. Ramada was going in closer, and Ramada is still scary even at this point. Okay, I didn't go after Ramada here, but maybe I should have, because she still has a pressure hazard. I believe Sorel gets knocked out. Oh no, she's not in range. I think she ran out of TP. AP, sorry. So she ran out of AP here? Probably. But I was able to knock her out. So it was just Chunuk left, and my field just ended. And I was kind of nervous here. Because I didn't know how much damage Chunuk was going to be doing, and I don't have a lot of sharpshoots left, so I wanted to make sure try to put up the field again, but I couldn't do it at that distance, so I just decided here to just build up AP as much as possible. Chunuk took Cyril down, so now it's just Lorelei and Chunuk, and it's down to the wire. This is down to the wire. But obviously, if you click on this video, you know I cleared it. Here I was seeing how much damage I could do without the field, but I seen that it wasn't going to be enough, so I knew I needed the field. So this turn I did the Esper field, so that way the next sharpshoot, which was going to be my last sharpshoot, was going to do damage. But yeah, this was nerve-wracking. This took so many tries, but the more I tried, the more I knew I was gonna get it. I was gonna be able to do it. It was just a matter of figuring out how to bypass Ramada's pressure hazard that causes stop. And you could have stop resistance, that works too, but because the pressure hazard also lowers her HP to the point where the Drustro gets hit and she summons, if you're not prepared for those summons, then you don't want her to do pressure hazard at all. But that's it. That's the clear. I'm gonna have another video attached to this video that goes over the gear, and it was recorded on my phone, so the sound might sound different, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy holidays, happy New Year's, and please Stay safe. Laters. Hey guys, this is the gear breakdown for the EX90 floor, 90th floor team. First off, we have Varese here. She's the tank for the water slashers. I gave her as much as I could slash and water resistance, while still trying to balance out attack power because since I'm using MR lower units, my stats are weaker than that of UR units. So I had to find that nice balance. Uh, I had a Jack Frost doll here because it has both water and slash resistance. However, the lightning ring works just as great also because it has more water resistance, and just adding slash resistance from other sources would help. But it allowed me to wear the Burgundyne armor piece for air attack resistance. And then here, Victory Ribbon is Frederica's Trustmaster. And the reason why I have this is because this has stop nullify for 3 turns. So if the pressure hazard was too much an issue, you could pop this to nullify stop for at least one of your units. I think there's another item that does AoE stop resistance nullification, but I can't remember all these Trustmaster. Another option is Ayaka. She has a Limber Rig that gives you stop resistance, and she's phenomenal. And now she could cast her limit break twice, so it's something to keep that in mind. I having Ayaka on this map will make things a lot easier. Ramana here is the magic tank for Lich and Queen Marguerite. The reason why I have her as the magic tank is because she has 50% resistance to Doom, which is very important because when you have resistance to Doom, Lich is less likely to cast Doom onto you. I say less likely because his Doom move is an AoE attack, so if other units that are in resistance to Doom are within range, he'll still try to cast it. And there's still that small percent chance that you can get doomed. So we have the Knight Armor here for magic resistance, HP, Water Ring for the Tide Ring, Water Ring for water resistance, and then we have Killface Trustmaster Ward, mainly for more magic buffs, magic resistant buff. And that's pretty much it. And then this one has like some pink trust stones. And then Titan here, Titan's great for spear users that want bulk and spirit. So that's why they have her here, because she has spirit resistance and pierce attack up, even though her damage really sucks on this map due to the high resistances. Lorelei, main attacker, or one of the attackers. Not much bulk, but I gave her Platinum Bowl for the defense piercing rate. It's a +4 because I'm still lazy and haven't put that to +5. Diamond Coat you get from raids. Just whatever your damage dealer is, make sure they deal a lot of damage. That's pretty much it. Tetra Sulfate was built for all the attack modifiers. Wind attack up, Earth Eater, missile attack up. All perfect for Lorelei, all perfect for this map because I wanted to kill them as fast as possible. Sorel here, also the other damage dealer. Now, because of your starting position, and Sorel's natural jump of just 1, that ledge prevents you from getting to the spot you need to get to at turn 2 to cleave Lich and slow him down. And I really, really wanted to make sure I get that in turn 2. Initially, I had the Valentine's Deirdre's Trustmaster, which provides move and jump, and that was perfect. But Sorel suffers from AP issues. Like, it's hard for her to generate AP quick enough, especially on long battles. So I decided to sacrifice some bulk in terms of like armor, and give her the Tourmaline ring for the +1 jump at the beginning of the battle. This allows her to jump on the ledge right away, and will bring me closer to the spot I need to be at and turn to cleave and slow down ledge. +6 axe because it's one of the stronger axe, and then Lucille's Trustmaster for AP restoration because she does need it, especially on the long battle like this. Golden Armorman is built for defense, but also has Earth Eater and Wind Attack, perfect for Sirel, and probably one of the better experts for Sirel. And finally, Phoebe here, she's our time mage slash healer. White mages have access to March of the Saints, which nullifies Doom and now raises magic stat, which is perfect for the white mages. So you definitely want to bring a white mage to this map, aka Ayaka. She's the best healer to be using on this map. And other than that, Phoebe's used for time mage shenanigans like Quicken, pretty much. She has Lil Leela the Bold's Trustmaster because even though she has access to a buff that does agility, that one has casting time, this doesn't, and this one has a better range. So it's something to keep in mind. And then Healing Rod for the healing power up, Tidus's ring, necklace for TP up and magic resistance. And then finally, the cards are mainly attack modifiers and AP acquisition up because I'm in it for the long run. Only one agility card, but having two just helps out even more. But I had to make some sacrifices for more bulk to be able to try to survive. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Laters.